Good morning, Donnell. I was watching DCFC do a little something, but it's out of my risk tolerance now. It's too bad of a risk to reward ratio for me right now. Let me switch over here. I was looking at it, and yesterday I kind of got in around this level, and it just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. Came down here, and at this point yesterday I was not trading, so that was a actual entry point. But at this point now, I'll be risking $2 per share, and I'm just not willing to do that. It's gonna have to come back down to the trend, and I think it's gonna end up giving a nice move down. Anyway, on the hour chart, it already gave back a lot of its gains for this morning, so I think it's gonna pull back anyway on Friday. I had marked all of the previous trend up, and so this was one that I marked yesterday, and it came up to that trend and fell this morning. So definitely looking spicy. Yeah. I'll be willing to buy if it comes on back down, but if it comes on back down, it might end up crashing. I was also looking at this little IPO here, HTCR. It opened up this little mid range, was its little area 490, right around that area. I was just watching it, watching this initial trend and seeing if it can get any kind of breakout through the trend during intraday. But I want to see it form a bottom on the intraday first before I look to take any trades on it. It's cheap, so, I'm not looking to size up. I'm looking to build in slowly if I do build into it. The company is a software IT company. And so I'll just see how it does on the open. It was initially the first thing that popped up on the scanners, HTCR. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's jump over here to the screeners. We're seeing DCFC, top of the top mover, HTCR. And then we got a couple of other little stocks in here. Does not look like they dropped a whole lot of news here on Friday. Man, come on. All right. Gilead says COVID drug remdesivir shows antiviral activity against Omicron. Zillow shares surge as strong home segment boosts revenue. What is Zillow? Okay, Zillow. We'll see how that does today too. It's on the move up. Definitely a larger float. I put it on the watch. Whoops. Age of Innocence, Global. White House tells chip industry to brace for Russian supply distributions. That may affect the IT companies. Ford Motor German. Oil set for first weekly drop since December on Iran progress. Let me flip over here to the IPOs. I think we got 3 IPOs opening today, but I don't think they're great. Where to go? Good morning, SB. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, so we have TC Bioform Holdings opening up today. We have Aloha. We have Direct Digital Holding, and then the rest of these are like SPACs. If they open up today, TCBP. What's up, Lori? Did you see Sins got an FDA approval? No, I did not see that. I did see Uber pretty much massacre everybody yesterday. Sins, oh my goodness, it dove off. Woo. Okay, let's look at Sins real quick over here. So right now the price is at 318. It closed yesterday at the 365, but it's all the way back down here at the 318. Let's see. Sins announced FDA approval, blah blah blah. But I mean, what is this drug going to be used for? Let me get some news up here real quick. Why did the price drop on the FDA approval release? Let's see. Since a note, I don't even know how to say that. Whatever, announces FDA approval of their Eversense E3 continuous glucose monitoring system for use up to 6 months. Provides 2022 business outlook. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why it went down for that news, but okay. Down to 318. Then again, FDA approval doesn't mean much if it's not a good product. You can get it approved, but it's like, okay, there's 1,000 medicines and drugs approved, but just because the FDA says yes, what does that mean? You know how many bad things they've said yes to, and then we see those commercials on TV. If you took this drug, you can file for whatever settlement. Yeah, nah, nah. How often does it happen? A lot with medical stocks are something else unless they're solving some real problems like when COVID first came out and FDA was approving those medicines, it was like boom boom. But these like this, there's so many, which is the problem. There's so much competition for glucose. That's basically diabetic monitoring. There's so many things that are already up and doing well. Good morning, Lightning Rick. I've already added some stocks over here. I was looking at Z. That was Zillow. Received some good news. I don't know how much Zillow can open up, but it definitely got up 14%, $55. Then DCFC probably gonna end up slamming down back towards the $12 range. HTCR was one that I was kind of looking at. I was like, this is an IPO. It's holding above this little range here of the 493, but we'll see what kind of bottom it gets during the open or during the intraday. Uber got destroyed yesterday. It went into a halt before I went off stream, and I just didn't look back at it, but it looked like it was at $41, dropped down to 37, had a big pop back up to 41, and then faded off. Let's see, and then the SPY is still floating around 450. I'm telling you, the 450 is something serious. Somebody is loading up at the 450. I don't know if it's to the long side or the short side, but the 450 is a problem. Let's see what Zillow wants to do out of the open, though. Definitely interesting. The news on Zillow. um, Zillow stock price raised to 65. What was the? There was some specific news on this one. which is why I was looking at it. So it says Zillow lost more than 230 million in its iBuying fire sale, but the stock is still surging. Zillow is betting on a housing super app after its home flipping exit. Let's see, zero swings to narrower Q4 loss. We'll have to see, man. I just watch it on the open. I don't really know what Zillow wants to do, but it's like the housing market, one of those housing real estate stocks. DCFC getting real choppy under this 15. 10 minutes to the bell, and then it'll be party time. HTCR is following this little uptrend, but I'm not confident in this. I want to see a pullback during the open. HTCR on these charts, we can see it was in an indecision. The 490 was pretty much continuing red on this candle, but currently is at the 539. Wait, is that right? No, 526. So it's definitely opening up right around this area, and we'll see if it can hold above this 495. And it is a little IPO, which is why you only see one bar here. This is one yearly chart, one monthly, one weekly, and one daily. But we will see. Good morning, One Life. One Life, how do you feel about Zillow? Zillow having this huge launch up. Aftermarket high was the 59s. See support or no resistance up here at the 59. Zillow. And then on the daily chart over here, Zillow definitely just getting started, coming off this bottom, getting up to the 55. So it's like up here somewhere. So I would like to see what it wants to do during the day. I don't really know where the previous level it could land. Maybe 53. If it comes down to 53, maybe an entry, but that's a long way down. Seems like. So 53 could be a as long as it holds above the 53, it could be a little play there. One Life, did you end up shorting Uber any? Or did you just stay away from it? I'm really liking Zillow's setup though. Especially if it can start opening up. Let me see what these biggest candles were. Biggest candles were like 52 up to 57. Got 5 minutes to the bell. I want to see a dip and give a nice little entry point. If it just goes straight up, it'll definitely be going without me. Also in the competition, well, falling out of the competition, DCFC, HTCR falling out. Uber, I don't even know if I want to watch it. I think it's just going to die today. I'm going to leave Uber alone. But yeah, Zillow is definitely the one I'm liking. DCF getting a little pop up there. But got a lot of wicks of indecision up here. So definitely be careful on DCFC. It's out of my risk tolerance. I don't even know what to do with that. The entry was down here to 13. But yeah, we'll see if Zillow wants to fail a little bit and then come back through strong. But it is Friday, so it could go straight up. Three minutes left to the open. Sitting at the 56. I think it's going to go ahead and jump through that 56. The gap fill area will be the 56.88. I want to see how open this thing gets. Will it make big moves? Well, looking like it's going to get on through that 56 before the open. Yep. Okay. Well, still watching on Zillow. Throwing a nice little wick up there. Let's see if it'll get some sell off on the open and then revisit these highs. Has a low down here on the 4-hour chart of the 54.92. 54.92. So that may be an area that I have to watch for. 54.90s. What's up, Daniel B? Out here watching Zillow. There's another one out here too, BRCC. But I don't see any news on it. So I'm probably not going to mess with BRCC. Don't really know what it is right now. Let me type it in real quick. BRCC. Oops, wrong thing. We got a minute left. Zillow taking a nice little dump down a little bit. Insert BRCC. So I'm glad it's coming down. So maybe I can get an even better entry here. Let's jump over here to Street Smart and look at BRCC. So it's already taking this little rip up there. So I'll keep it on watch, but definitely watching Zillow on this little punch down. Has a bottom of the 54.85 that it needs to hold up here. 15 seconds. We shall see what they want to do. Whew. Okay. This thing may not give an entry. Yeah. Oh man. Zillow getting on out of there. Yeah. It's yeah, straight up. So no entry right there. Let's see how much it comes down. It's got a high up here of the 56.94. Can it come down and test this level of the 54.77? Let's see. Or will it break straight through it? So we got our resistance. Nice little pops. Getting some nice pops around there. So giving it some time. BBRCC also getting a little movement down. It's got more potential to come down than the other one though. Zillow back up there to the top. Come on. Give us a little bit of a pullback. Ah, this thing wants to just go. Hold your horses, man. Okay, so it did gap fill. This is the gap fill area right here that it's having problems with, that 56.99. I'm wondering, will it give a nice little pullback before retesting this level today? Nah, man, this thing wants to go. Yep, wants to go ahead and get out of there. Another test and failure there at the gap fill. BBRCC, big fail. Still watching Zillow though. Okay, now we're getting a better pullback off that gap fill level. Let's see if we can get a test here of the 54.83 where it can start holding around this level. HTCR took a nice little rip up there, but definitely has some competition on the board as well. BRCC getting on down there. Zillow continuing to hold around this 56 level. But I think I'm gonna let this candle close. With it giving back this much room, I want to make sure they can actually hold up. Zillow is a top mover, top volume on the day. So definitely very interested in it. Trying to get back up to that 56.50. See if we can get a close here. Waiting for that 54.90 to come back into play. This 5-minute counter will be closing in about 30 seconds. Still not too sure about this little gap fill area. Getting some red there. Okay, let me also keep my eye on these other ones that were dumping off. BRCC has no news. It has no reason to be up. But it does look very scary on the daily chart though. Over here, let's jump over here. TOS. Look at this daily chart. Came up here going red, so not too interested in that one. DCFC took a nice little dump down. I don't think that's recovering. The SPY still around that 449. Zillow taking a nice little dump down there to the 54.70. So I want to see, can it consolidate around this level? Or is it going to get a super push down here? See, it's that 54.83-ish level is what's getting touched right now. And this is on the 4-hour chart. So this is a big red candle on the 4-hour chart. So I don't know how much help it can get off of this bottom. It may still have some to push down with this all chart saying it's wants to go more red. HTCR, big pullback on that as well. Not good off that downtrend. So and failing the initial uptrend as well. SPY still huddling around. BRCC down 10% almost. Pre-market high up here on DCFC was $15, $15.21. I just don't see it going back up there. Not on a Friday. SPY turning back around. So let's see if Zillow will turn back around a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a big old pull back up. Let's see. Let's see what Zillow wants to do, man. See what this next 5-minute candle looks like. Getting a nice little pullback though, above that level. Above the 55. Big pullback. I'm going to go ahead and get, let's see, the risk here will be $1 to the 54. So 54-ish. Do I want to wait for this candle to close? That's $1 right there. I think I'm going to give it some time. It's kind of looking weaker and weaker on this one. Where is the intraday bottom? Going all the way back down there to the 54 again. Will it be able to break down that 54? HTCR going down and testing the $5, about to break down the 5. Very close to breaking that 54. There it is, break of the 54 right there. Can we start finding that 54 as some support? It broke it, but it's definitely playing around here. So this will be the first intraday bottom, 53.81. If it can close above this candle will be closing in 45 seconds. That previous low that I mapped out was at the 52.95. I don't know if it'll get back down there with the way it's acting here. It's almost about to crack back over this 54.70. So it'll be a 70-cent risk here. Let's see if it can hold this 54. Looking like it's holding up a little bit. Can it hold the 54.25s? Okay. Four-hour chart still looking kind of dastardly. Give it some more time. HTCR trying to compete. BRC. Okay. All right. So now we have a bottom, 53.81. And let's see what kind of movement or action we can get above this 53.81. Does it want to come back down here and retest? Yeah, I know Daniel B. I saw the speculation, but you know, I'm giving it time to kind of show where it wants to bottom out first, because it looks like the 54.50 is holding it up a little bit here. So we'll see. Let me give this candle some time on this 5-minute candle. See if it actually wants to hold that 54.50. Looking like it does a little bit. Can it get a shot back down? 54.85, 54.95. Okay, so it's holding this level here on the 4-hour chart. That 54.80 level is what it's trying to hold up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get involved down here. Well, it's gonna have to back test me. Okay, got in a little bit there, and I'll be adding into this one. Just getting in small, looking for it to hold up these levels and get going back up. At this point, $1 would only be $5, so I'm okay with that. Okay, coming back up there again. 54.50s seem to be holding a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more down there at that 54.50. See if it can come and crack that 54.50. $54.84 support. Oh, 54.25-ish. Because it's definitely holding around here. Let's see. 54.40s. See it above the 54.25. Can we start getting that pull back up again? I'll be looking to add. Yep. Adding there on a nice little pullback. Now all we need to do is start holding over that 54.50. 53.78 is where I'm looking to cut it on this trade. 15 shares. 15.70. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to cut it there. I'm actually going to let it play here. See if it can get bought up one more again. So definitely opening up a little bit higher. Add a little bit here. getting that higher open, and I let it play. I'm in 20 shares here, so that's enough to play around with. Not going to do any more than that because it may get quite dangerous. Want to see it hold up that 54.50. Okay. Can we get the 55s and all of that noise? Nice. Can we get on through that VWAP now? We're back over that original point, that 54.65, but we need to see them start getting that buying pressure in here. Okay, so at this point, my risk, I'm going to start evaluating my risk here. See if it can push through the VWAP. If it can, great. If it can't, oh well. Getting a little short pressure there, which is okay. As long as it holds up a little bit. 53.79. Looking for that 55 to start holding though. Can it pull a red to green move? Can it get back over this 55.50? Okay, HTCR still struggling down there. VIX going down. The SPY is still on its way up as well. Getting a nice little pump on the SPY. Look at that SPY. Beautiful. DLC. Zillow. So as of now, the bottom, the intraday bottom is a 53.80. So 53.75 has got to be my all out. Looking for that repass of the 55. New 5-minute candle coming up in a minute. So let's see if it can open up pretty high towards the 55. Can it get those 90s back up there? Nope. About to open up the new 5-minute candle here. Can we see the 54.75 come back up? 75 very quickly and then off. Needs to break that 75 here. New candle open. Okay. So now we can start mapping out. Let's see. We got this support here at 54.20. Support. Let's see if we can get some higher lows through this thing. Do they want to really get in a little explosion here? Okay. It's a little bit, but not much. Okay, again, holding this level that I said needed testing, 54.85. And we go ahead and push up. Say lower high here. Hmm. Can we see those 90s up there finally? With a break of VWAP. Strong break of VWAP would be perfect. Two minutes left on this candle. May not give me what I'm looking for here. So I'm willing to risk a little bit on this one. Let's see. 52, 54. So it's giving another chance. Can I get this pop here off the 54.25? Not looking great. Got a little bit of a pop, but if it can hold in this level, I will look to add to this one more time. But it's got to hold here. And we get those pops back up to the 54.40s. 54.40s on there. 54.30s. This candle's closing up in 5 seconds. Okay, new candle there. 54.40s. Can we see it? All right, getting a nice little lunch down there. Looking like it wants to go ahead and just act up today. Needs to cross back over this 54.30 level. And we get the 54s back up there. Nope. Looking like it wants to dive out of there. Quick little out right there. Let's see. 53.75. I'm gonna have to see the next candle hold these levels. 53.50. It's looking like I'm gonna have to get out here if it can't hold up these levels. But I'm definitely gonna give this one some time. Nice little pop back into the range. Can it start holding? Let's see. DCFC, huge dump down. SPY still looking kind of crazy. HTCR still doing the same thing. All right. Hmm. All right, so let's see if it can hold within this range here. Would definitely be looking for another add into this range if it can hold it of the 54. Can we get back up in there? So we have another level of support down here. Okay, yeah. Let's see what it wants to do at that 54 level. Got a tap up to the 54 with the rejection. Came back down here and tested real quick at the 53.45. So I want to see it break this 53.96. Top of this candle would be great. Mm-hmm. 54 getting tested again. Can we hold the 54s? Okay, adding my last one right there. My average price is 54.54. So at this point, it'd be a 50-cent risk. Well, no, this is 53.41, so $1 risk there. So let's see if you want to reverse. At this point, this little breakdown here, 53.41, I'll go ahead and get out. 53.41, I just cut it. That would be a $1.50 loss on 25 shares. So that'll be, let me see, $1.50 times 25. Be about a $37 loss, still within my price. So 53.41 is becoming my out. Sell 340, and I'll look for new outs down here as well. Got my stop out ready to go. Want to see if it can hold these levels. It is what, a couple cents away from me right now. Can it get back up there to the 55 is the question. Oh, let's see what else we got out here. VIX doing his thing. DCFC took a major rip down. SPY still doing his thing. Okay. So everybody's still looking happy. $54 coming back into play. I was hoping that 54 would become a place of support. Maybe it won't. Opening up a little bit higher. Okay. So can we get any buying here though? Back over the 54s. Risking about 40 bucks on this trade. Looking like I'm about to lose that 40. Need to see that 53.75 hold. Will we get a double top here or what? Will the short start getting pushed or no? Can we get a break through this top candle of the high of the 54.41? Or will it get rejection? Major rejection here. SPY breaking 450. There was some rejection right there. Still holding my cans for now. Yeah, that's some major pullback there. But still on the 15-minute hasn't given up all the way yet. So we shall see. This candle closes in about 2 minutes. HTCR. Boy, that thing's exploding. Nice little movement in there. Up to that pre-market high. Is Zillow losing out to that one? No, not really. So yeah, I'm gonna just have to let Zillow play out. I don't really know. Came up here, came down, had another little try to come down, but now it's looking like it's getting a slow drain. So definitely probably gonna get stopped out on that trade. Back over to, where is it? HTCR. Definitely held this little range here and got going, what, probably like $1 or so. About to get stopped out here on my other trade. Coming down there quite heavy. Breakdown of this one, I've got to be out. This is 3 times as forming lower lows. Yep, out right there. $27. Oh, I miscalculated by $10. $27 loss on that one. All right, HTCR. All right, so let's see. Donnell. Yeah, so HTCR definitely gave that move out of the open. 72-cent run. So another breakdown, but no big breaks here. So 1, 2, 3 on Zillow. Just did not want to give any kind of bounce, true bounce. Zillow coming on back up. So at this point, it'd be a 30-cent risk if I were to take this trade. 54, 53. About to break the 6 on HTCR. Do I want to get re-involved with Zillow? Continues to form these lower lows. I want to see a fake down and then a big buy up on Zillow. That'll be great. HTCR getting back up there to pre-market highs. Not there yet. Pre-market highs was a 619. This thing's just going slower and slower down here. I was really expecting a big punch out on that last rip down, because that was 3 times it just tried to go down. We may still see it. HTCR giving a little bit of a pullback from the 620. Did hit that pre-market high and found rejection. $53.31. Okay. So this one is holding above that 53.50. Huh. I think I want to get back involved with this one. Since I'm unsure though, at this point, I'm probably just gonna take small share size and let it kind of play around a little bit. Can I see the 70s up there? Okay. So I'm gonna add back into it down here on Zillow. Very low little buy. This is the third time that it's failed to give a big push out. Adding there as well. So I'm definitely gonna let it play. Kind of sold myself short on that last position. '70s. See if we can start getting bought up here. Just enter small. I'm gonna let that play probably throughout the day now with that small position. '70s seem to be holding here. Add one more time. Looking to get back to my original position, but not going to give me time to. Whatever. I got in 15 shares, so I'll let that ride. Definitely slowed down quite nicely down here into this bottom, and I'll end up holding down here. $20 shares in. I'm definitely going to let that ride. That's 3 failures to give a big push down. Unless this is a grinder, you know, you can definitely get going back upward. And we see those 60s, 61s come back in. I'm going to give this one $1. I'm going to put a trailing stop on this one of $1 and follow it throughout the day. Adding a little bit more down here, and then I'm going to put a trailing stop of $1 on it. Okay. Did not get that last fill. All right, so trailing stop of $1, and we'll see where that goes throughout the day. Actually, what is that? 22 shares. $1.75. So we got a $1.75 trailing stop on it if it wants to get up and start playing ball upwards. 22 shares in there. But definitely like that little bottoming out motion. $2 trailing stop. Will those buyers be interested? VWAP is at the 54.76. Got a $2 trailing stop on it. Can we get that break of the 55? Getting up there to VWAP, and we get that break straight through it. Touch. The high of this candle was the 54.78. So we need to see a break of that. Can we see those 70s up there? 54.70 start to stack in. Plenty of volume on this candle though. Almost broke the 70s. Not quite there though. $54.50s definitely need to hold though. But as of now, we don't have any new lows yet. New candle in 1 minute. Nice. So initial loss of $27. Let's see if we can get at least 2 times that, right? $2 move. Can we get that break of the 55 up here? So tried to get past the 55 there. Will it be able to knock through that level? Needs to break the 75 quickly and hold it. Getting shut down at that 75. So at this point, that $2 stop, I want to kind of manage my position. I'm in a winning trade, but I want to manage my position well here. It broke down. It kind of played me for a fool a little bit around this bottom level. I really thought it was gonna get a big push out, but it didn't. So, got back in on this little level. I know I could have had more shares if I just held, but I was not willing to risk that push down. Has a top up here high of the 54.99 that it has to get through in the next couple of seconds. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna take off that trailing stop, and I'm gonna use, let's see, this is from the 53.77 down here to the 53.30. See if it can actually start to break out there, finding a little bit of resistance up here. 54.70, maybe a little bit of support through here, but I don't know. Can we get that continued push through that 55? There's 55.12s, 55.23. All right, so letting it play at this point. Looks very nice on the 4-hour now. Look at my buy. It's like right at the bottom of that 4-hour. So let's see if we can get any play back up here to the 56. But at this point, my out is going to be that 53.52-ish level. 53.52. Whoops, 53.52. So got my out ready to go. And on this, the risk on this trade is now 53.49. So about 30 cents of risk. Would love to see this thing to continue to play higher. It's broken over the 55. All it needs to do is just consolidate up here. So I won't sell until I see some consolidation. If it just crashes down straight through everything, oh well, I'll just be out. But I want to see some consolidation up here before I look to exit anything. So we have this little flat top, or not flat top, but yeah, I guess it could be a flat top. $56, which has been a problem for it on multiple days here. Whoops, wrong place. Or multiple times here. $56. We'll see if we can get a good break of that 56. And if it can start holding up the 56, that would be marvelous. Beautiful 4-hour candle right now, though. love to see it over there, 56. Maybe it's getting ready to consolidate up here a little bit. Be okay with me. Anyway, my break even 53.78. I will get out at break even. That'll just leave me back at $27 loss, I guess, on the day. If it comes back down and breaks that, but as of now, I want to see where this thing's gonna go. 53.80. Sell. So out right there on my break even. So will not take a red trade on this position, or red position on this position. $55.50 is getting hit. See if it can continue to climb throughout the day. Will it be able to pull that red to green move? BRCC. See, VIX still doing its thing. DCF all the way down to $11. HTCR pretty much gave up. I have not looked at the chat. My bad. Let me look at the chat real quick. Let's see. A bet 6-pack U would be broke even, being green in an hour, maybe 2 hours. Okay, you should never sold back in again. Let's see, it's going to start curling. I'm throwing my computer out the window. Oh my God. Yeah, I know it was a mistake. I know on the original position. Sorry for that. But yeah, I know the original position would have definitely paid off, you know. What's up, Framework? We're sitting in Zillow. Zillow now, watching. I got in here at the 53.78, looking for it to consolidate. Look at this 4-hour chart, how good this 4-hour chart looks. About to go green on the 4-hour chart. Would be great to see that 57 today. So just waiting and watching. Because of snow knocking down trees, my power has been out all night. It just came back a few minutes ago. Nice. Can we start holding up this 56? We're about to transition into a green bar. See if we can get it. May need to consolidate up here some. Definitely looking a little wild. I'm expecting some sell-off soon. On the 15-minute, it looks like it's come right back up to that level that I said it may struggle on. Let's see if it'll blast through that 56 though. Shorts trying to get on for the ride, about to get rocketed out. All right. 56 is a huge break point here. Can we see that 56 over here on the bid? Some more shorting pressure. Framework says, One Life says, HH Trader, you knew it would have worked out. I know I had the right idea, but man, after those 3 failures, it failed twice to go down. So I was like, okay, 3 might be the one where it punches down. So I went ahead and stopped out. But I did it with the idea that I can get back in, you know. So it's up at 56 right now. We're seeing it peak above 56, transition into a green bar on this 4-hour. Can we see it break over the 56.41 after a consolidation? About to close this 5-minute candle in a couple of seconds. Okay, 5-minute count, new 5-minute candle just opened. May consolidate here a bit. BKKT possible play. I don't see it on my scans yet. BKKT. Maybe it's not keeping up. Let's see, where is it? Nope, it's not keeping up with anything today. Very choppy stock as well. HTCR gave that quick pop and came on down. DR, this was an IPO for today that I forgot what it is. I had to pull it up or whatever. DRCT. Let me pull it up over here real quick. Nope, wrong one. Direct Digital Holdings was that one that just popped open. So it's $3 right now, going on down. This is the first day it's popping open on a Friday, and it's going down. So be careful on it if you're gonna be trading IPOs. Let me flip back over to Zillow. Looking like it's getting over 56 a little bit. We'll see if it can consolidate up here. Can we see those 56.20s? Not looking to sell anything until I see consolidation. Long again on KAVL. In at 251, out at 259. Nice. By Donnell. Well, maybe that was all he was looking for. One life is 8 cents. 8 cents on 2,000 shares or whatever he's trading with could be very, very nice for him. All right, so now we're finally getting a little bit of a pullback. So we'll watch the consolidation, see if we can identify a new bottom, and then map out target. Target or profit taking targets. Too much risk, not enough reward on 8 cents. You never know, man. You never know what his strategy is. He might be trading with 10,000 shares. He's jumping in, getting that little 8 cent profit, 800 bucks, and being good for the day. So I definitely like it up here, testing this previous flat top. All we need to do is see this flat top become support right there. Oh yeah. Got you one like. Yeah, because if it does go the other way, you'll be down a grand real quick. Like doing an options play at that point. You're better off trading options. Okay, so that's making its way up there. Let's continue to look around the market though. With my little, I got 100 bucks left to my name. BRCC, the SPY, still at that 450, just going sideways today. Let's jump back over here to the scans. So I see DraftKings. Z is still the top mover in the mid float, which is the one that I chose to trade. There is one called YMAB. I don't know what it is, but it's moving. Let me type that over here. YMAB. Let's see, anything else big moving? iTub, $5 stock, not interested in that movement. Moved from the five, oh my goodness, moved 11 cents on the day. Nah, bruh, we good. So let me go and look at YMAB. Daily, oh my gosh. Okay, so on the daily charts, definitely looking like it's hurting on YMAB. Got this little pop-up here. What's the reasoning behind this pop? Announces completion of pre-BLA meeting with FDA for, what's that? Our Umburatab. I don't even know, man. I'm gonna stop guessing at these medical names. When they just be pulling. Look at this. Umburatab. I'm gonna get this right. Umbertamab. 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 Got it. Hopefully. I might have slaughtered that name. But anyway, yeah, those I put that one over there on the watch. What is this one? We already looked at HTCR, gave back everything. Rally is always something that is being crazy out here. But looks like it gave back profits as well today. Did it have any news? I sound like you pronouncing regular words. Man, you gotta sound them out, man. It's all about the syllables. Until those syllables start to repeat. All right, so really, Kodak. Any news on this one? Goldman Sachs initiates coverage on Kodiak Bioscience with a target of $19. What? I guess I'll put it on the watch, or I'll put it on the other watch, the one not today, but definitely be watching it over time just to see if they do anything crazy down there on CDAK. Really, HTCR, man, look at it. It continues to go down. It's not gonna be looking good the next couple of days. Let's see. BTech. And if you're wondering why I'm doing so much of this looking over here and everything, just keep my eyes off of what I'm in, because I will sit there and watch it and get nervous. So I'd rather just look around the rest of the market and keep my eyes off of what I'm already in. Because I'm telling you, man, my trigger finger be itching. All right, so Z, DraftKings option alert. February 18th, 26 calls, $26 calls on that. That is $24. I add that over here as well. DraftKings. SoFi was that loan company. Definitely need to be keeping my eyes on that, because student loans are about to open back up and it might get quite dicey on those. Pinterest, winners and losers. Let me flip over that news. Pinterest to host Pinterest Presents Global Advertising Summit. Metaverse stocks meet terrestrial realities. That may be one to just keep my eye on. SQ, AMC, CLF is red on the day. Don't like that. UAA. SPY may be about to puke. Let me go look at the SPY real quick. SPY, you said maybe about to puke. No, it's just going sideways. It's all right. It's just going sideways. Yeah, it's all right. Like you always say, man, it's gonna be all right. You know, it just looks like it's about to die. Be all right. They ain't gonna let it fall. Let's jump back over here to the scans real quick. AMD, Nvidia, Uber. Yeah, Uber. I don't know if you saw that, Ben, but Uber went into a halt. It was just trading regular sideways and just stopped yesterday. And I asked, I don't know if One Life ended up going short on it, because he said he had called out, hey, this might be a good shorting opportunity. But the problem was you didn't know when it was going to open up, and it wasn't even showing up on the halt scanner. Like it was gone. You couldn't see it anywhere. I was like, okay. So I came back in aftermarket and looked at it, and boy, that thing took a shotgun to the back of the head. Yeah, the spy's fine, man. Spy ain't going nowhere. It's done this multiple times. As long as it's not moving like $10 to the downside or $20 to the downside, I think it's all right. You know, Orlando loves this type of movement. He likes to, play all in here. So I'm sure he's definitely uh watching it today. Let me jump over here and look at Yamab. Yamab. Boy, that thing went straight up. Also, how do y'all feel about the oil sector? Do y'all think the oil sector is gonna heat up? Because with inflation, I mean, we've seen food go up, we've seen so many things go up, but how are y'all feeling about the oil prices? DRC possible bounce. Ben says, let's see, DRCT. Yeah, it may be a possible bounce. Let's see, 360 came up here to the 390s. It doesn't have a million shares traded on it yet, but it's getting there. It's got 826 shares traded. It still is big red across the board, but it may give some plays. We also have we have two other IPOs opening today as well. Aloha and Juns, Junns. So let's go back over here to the IPO scanner calendar. So TCBP, if you like biofarms, which is already open as well. Look at this one. TCB already opened up. I didn't even realize it. $2 and something, taking a dip down there at $2. It's a biofarm, so you got to be kind of careful on it. But yeah, that's a nice move down from the 350. What was the original price? Let's look over here. Original price that it was supposed to open up, TCB, was 425. And now it's at 275. So that is some stupid discount, isn't it? And then DRCT was supposed to open up at 550. It's currently at 380. And then Aloha, which has not opened up yet. This one was it's basically like a agricultural, eco-friendly type business that is incorporating a lot of green into their products. So we'll see what that one wants to do as well. So TCB still dumping off. HTRTCR, boy, that thing just gave up after it went up. Wow. Going back down to the 5, I don't like any of this chart pattern. Look at this huge downward candle on the 4-hour. TCB. Z is still playing around, looking like it's testing. I wouldn't count this as consolidation yet. I want to see it form kind of like a channel of consolidation, but this thing is still testing up. 5630. 5630 is the top right now. Looks good on the 4-hour if it can start holding above that 5644 is the place to be. 5644. Can it get that push out here? Taking his sweet little time, inching up there, putting his foot in the water, or toe in the water, pinky toe. Yep, I'm gonna let it just play around with that level and see if it can shoot through it. All right, back over here to the VIX, not the VIX, the SPY back down to 449. Just keeping this little sideways motion today. So the SPY is undecided. YMAB has definitely closed down its range, shooting from $6 up to $8 and coming up here to a consolidation top. So be very careful if you're trading that one. To the long side, TCM or TCBP diving there even more down to the 250s. Very, very scary motion there. Oh, it looks like what's it call it? Ripped. Zillow getting on up there to that 56.44 that I said it need to get up there and hold. So nice. So I did make back all of that red, but I would like to see it continue on, especially with this 4-hour. Whoops. Especially with this 4-hour chart. So still haven't seen any true consolidation yet. The good thing is on Monday, if I hold this over the weekend, the wash sales won't get me because I'm back green on this stock. So that's good. I shouldn't have really been red, but oh well. Fear. BRCC was not able to continue. It had no reason to be up today anyway. Oil's been hot. It's already hot. Yeah. Got to find some good oil stocks to stick my toes in. I haven't seen any low penny stocks. What about? I remember at one point we were looking at INDO, which is wow, still getting murdered down here. They got they found oil in one of their water wells, but yeah, nobody cares at all. Looking like Zillow still wanting to test those highs a little bit. See if we can get up here to this 56 level. It's only 10 o'clock. The original high was the 57.20 on the day, is where that point hit. So we'll see if we can start holding that throughout the day. That'll be great. 57.20. Does it have enough juice to get on through this 57 though? Because this initial rip was basically like a gap fill, and now it's back in the gap fill area testing the top. So we'll see. Definitely giving it time. I'm up $3 per share on it, so it's not horrible, a horrible trade. VIX. I think DCFC is done for the day. I'm gonna take that off the watch list and add it back here somewhere. DCF. Tired of watching that. What else was moving? These DRCT did not end up going anywhere. Has a lot of selling pressure over the top. So we'll have to see what that wants to do. HTCR, I'll add that one to the other list as well. But take it off of today's because I think that's done for Friday. SPY still floating around. BRCC, no reason. Take that off. Okay. So just we have two more Two more IPOs that are supposed to be coming through that we'll watch for. But yeah, just yeah, Daniel B. Yeah, it's profit. Does it want to break the previous? This 57.14 is where it needs to break and hold. That would be amazing today. $56.80s. Well, it looks like it wants to get to 57. Does it have that gusto to get into those 90s? Let's go, boys. Yeah, One Life. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I sometimes when I'm looking at these stocks, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know this is going up. I have so much confidence, and I press the buy button, and then I'm like, I don't know. I just give up on my thought. I should believe in myself more. I need to get more self confidence in the market or in my trades rather. Got to believe in myself at least a little bit. All right, so we're going to see a little bit of consolidation up here. Yeah, the first entry was rushed. I mean, but I just went on the data that I had. And then after I saw it fail to go down 3 times, I was like, man, I got to get back in here. I'm gonna end up being mad on this one. 3 times failing to go down, immediate buy signal. I probably should have waited for it, but I didn't know it was gonna do that type of move. Fail 3 times because sometimes they do it on the second one. They go down one, fail, down two, explosion. On this one, it was down one, down two, down three, explosion. So how could I even know, man? How could I even know? TCBP. The daily chart on Zillow. Oh yeah. The daily chart looks great. Matter of fact, I might end up holding it for a couple of days because of that daily chart looking like that, just to see how much I can pull off of it. Because I think it can definitely test that 60. I definitely give it time to get up there. All right, DRC looking like it's breaking down this bottom 350. And again, these are the first day drops, so I will wait until Monday to see what these want to do if you're going to keep them on your watch list. Because Monday it will be the determining factor. You'll see all your points set up. TCB doing the same thing. And usually Friday IPOs aren't good. Like it's a reason they come out on Friday and not Monday. Monday is like the day that you drop news. That's the day when everybody's fingers are itching. So you drop news on Monday and then boom, explosions. What is KAVL? I didn't even see that on my scanners anywhere. KAVL. Did it not have any news? Let's see, KAVL. Nope, no news. I don't know why that thing's up. It's making made a move from two. Oh, it didn't even make a dollar move. Nah, man, that's not what I want. That ain't what I'm looking for, man. I want something that's strong. Something that's been in the gym. YMAB still doing his thing there. Okay. Well, at least I have enough to buy groceries, some cereal. Oh man. The spy man is killing people out here going flat today. Snap did end up, I believe me and One Life were talking about Snap the last couple of days about that entry around the 35, but it never did come into play. It just took off and is up to the 41s now. Z's just consolidating right under this level of the 57. And I think we're going to see a break after some good consolidation. SPY finally breaking down that 449. The bottom of this level is the 448. I think it's going to be a fake and it's going to come right back up. I think it's going to be killing people today going sideways. So we should see a bounce here. 448. Let's see the Feds hold it up here. Let's go. Let's go, Feds. Y'all know what y'all doing. Want to see it back over that 449 here. Okay, coming on back up to the 449. Feds saw it about to go down, and you know they start buying. Let's jump back over here to the scanners real quick. Not seeing anything new. CLSK. Clean Sparks return on capital employed overview. During Q1, Clean Spark earned 14,369.88% increase from the preceding quarter. Clean Spark also posted a total of 41 million sales, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's all good and well. But not seeing you get that attention today. What is SQ Square? What is SQ? SQ Bitcoin. I see some Bitcoin Ethereum news down there. 112 bucks. Daniel B, you said Z is just not for you to trade. Yeah, don't do it now. Don't do it now, man. So it's getting up here and now forming a channel, which I like. Form that channel way above my entry and see if it can continue to pump up. I like the 4-hour chart still. Actually, the 4-hour and the hour chart. On the hour, it's got all the way down to the 55.26. So 55.26 is like down here at VWAP. Will be a check down, but I don't think it's gonna get that check down. Not with the way people want it over 57 looks like. Look at this, all this buying up. Look at this. This is insane. Like it wants to give us a break. But DB, I'm kind of confused. Why wouldn't you like this? I guess you would want to buy in here somewhere, right? Down here in this 47, 48 level and then let it ride up. But I mean, this was based on news that came out today though. So it's kind of hard. It would have been kind of hard for you to buy before this news. Really hard. All right, Spy, where you at? 48, still holding up that 48 level. So here comes another pop off this bottom. Tested this level twice now, 448.25. Tell you, man, they are not gonna let this thing fall. At least not right now. Well, getting on through there. But that's just a little peek through. That ain't nothing. So I guess I need to calculate what does it take for me to stay green on this ticker, and then that'll be the out, whatever that is. So that initial loss is $27. If it comes back down here to my break even, that will be the a $27 loss on this ticker. So at this point, let's see, 53.70. But I still like that 4-hour though, even though, and I would want to be careful on wicks too. I don't want to get wicked out putting my stop too close to this one. So it had this little downtrend that it's working on here on the 4-hour. So that's twice it's tested that downtrend. It needs to break it. Little bounce down. Let's see if it gets bought up above this 55. Still well above VWAP though. VWAP is at the 55.30. There's a little buy up there. Nice buy up too. So yep, just gonna let it do its thing. Looking nice for a nice little breakout on this downtrend on the 4-hour, downtrend on the hour. Let me draw this downtrend over here as well. Love to see it revisit that 59.60 level. So right there, that is the downtrend that it is currently trying to hold out of. So I think Monday, this will be looking very, very nice. So I'm not going to worry about moving my stop at all yet. DRCT continue to pile down. It's probably going to give plenty of time to so 55.60s becoming a nice little bounce spot. All right, jump back over here real quick. Not gonna touch your MAB. Rarely on the daily chart. Still lost that 50 cents there on the day. Yeah, that's not looking good at all over here. Got a quick pop and nothing else. CFVI looks like it almost got a double top here. $15.12. Yeah, very choppy. BTech, Burgundy Technology Corporation. Okay. That's not IPO. No. LCNB. GT Goodyear tire stock plummets. Oh my gosh, look at this daily chart. 22 down to the 16. Let me make sure I watch that. That is insane on GT. Let's look over here. So we got a huge drop off on GT. Definitely going to give that a couple of days. It may give a little bit of a bounce. I mean, that's a huge drop off right there. I would not buy today. Definitely give that some time to bleed. I'm gonna add that to my other watch list though. GT. CLF, Cleveland Cliffs closing West Virginia cake plant. Ominous death cross forms on Cleveland Cliffs. Anybody else hear about that? Death cross in the world? If history is any guide, there may be trouble ahead for shares of Cleveland Cliffs. A so-called death cross has formed on its chart, and not surprisingly, this could be bearish. A death cross, okay. What to know? Many traders are using, or many traders use moving average crossover systems to make their decisions. When a shorter term average price crosses above a longer term average price, it could mean the stock is trending higher. If the short term average price crosses below, could mean that it's trending lower. Why is it important? The 50-day and the 200-day simple moving averages are commonly used. The death cross occurs when a 50-day moves below a 200-day. So this orange must be the 50-day. Yeah. And then the 200. So they call that a death cross. I was like, a death cross? What in the world is that? But that's cool. Nobody wants that stock anyway. Be all right. Zillow looking like it's going back up to test that 57 level. Oh, it already broke that downtrend that I had mapped out for it. Let's see if it can go ahead and get through the highs of the 57.13 up here. I am going to go and get some lunch and get some things done. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll keep you guys updated on where this trade goes. I'll definitely be holding it into next week. And if you haven't subscribed, you can consider subscribing. Hit the like button and show some love. We do have a Discord that you can get into on frameworkfortune.com. You can get signed up. You can go to our community chat section, Discord and community chat section. There's a widget in there where you can hit the connect button and you can be in our Discord. You can ask questions. You can drop any kind of information there as far as articles and trades you're looking at, tickers you're looking at, or whatever. And kind of keep up to date of what we're looking at, and be looking for any potential in the market, any good potential. But yeah, that's it for me today. This is a nice little Friday trading day, and I really like this setup on this chart, so I'm definitely gonna let it play out. I just want to turn the computer off so I don't have to watch it. Because, I mean, right now I see it on the watch list and I see it on the charts, and I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. I gotta let it play out, But anyway, appreciate all of your comments, all of your the knowledge you drop in the comment section. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.